stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. So ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line. Here's Wilson. Going right, it's taken in. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's enough for a first down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Wilson. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, Wilson. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bknights are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Third and long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. So that'll cost them half the distance.
Still third down.
Drive will start on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Receiver in motion, going right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
On the ground, it's Allen. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
These are the opportunities that just kill. Coordinators, you got the ball loose. You did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. Here comes Allen. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Wilson. That is caught at the 3. He is in. Touchdown, Shamrocks. That is first touchdown this year.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Black Knights offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts. First down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
This one is brought in by Jarrett. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Call it a gain of 13. And that will be a first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high. Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they bring him down, but not until inside the 30-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
His throw on 1st down is going to be
until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this. Picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, Bknights. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. The Shamrocks offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Still fighting for yards, and he lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Back to throw here to begin the drive. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A gain of 11 on that one. That's enough for a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Wilson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Throwing again, Wilson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Wilson to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Moody's kick is good. And the Shamrocks going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Bknights offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw again. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The Shamrocks offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice, but you just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Wilson. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bknights offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. By 2. And we'll start this drive with 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly. And they'll whistle him down, but picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll throw out of the gun. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And that'll go for a gain. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now a give up the middle.
Ball carried by number 6. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's taken in. It's a pickup of 14. Decision to go for it pays off. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Bknights. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Handoff here, up the middle, and he had to push through one tackler, but is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain here.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. The Shamrocks send their punter out as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Slot receiver headed right. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score. Touchdown, Bknights. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Shamrocks offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Play action. It's Wilson. That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run with Allen. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And this will pay off. It is caught. Touchdown, Shamrocks. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Shamrocks have cut the deficit to 5. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final. They'll stay on the ground. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. And you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and it looks like... First down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. They'll turn and hand this one off. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him, and I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll stick with him again. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And he will score again. Touchdown, Bknights. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. The extra point is good. And the Bknights will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's into space past the 25. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Now Wilson on first down. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down.
This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up.
Offside. Defense.
is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Shamrocks have cut the deficit to 5.
Bknights 31. Shamrocks 26.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bknights offense. And their running back set to go once more. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. A couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one is brought in by Jarrett. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. Not a lot on that one. He'll take it down to the 36. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get this close to a first down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down. Now a give on the ground. He'll be bogged down. Short pickup to the 25. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Up the middle they go. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's 3rd and 7. We'll try the right side this time. And we'll get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 2-yard gain.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it.